I did remove the interview. I, again, did not think through a lot of the repercussions of posting that, so I just removed it.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
800.
What's up, everyone? Axel here of Axetruth.com, and this is where I cut through the bullshit. And I'm about to cut through this bullshit here with Just Pearly Things. I am not monetized. I am strictly friend funded here. I do not eat out the devil's pocket. So if you would like to donate to my Cash App, or click on the links below. Part of this video will be on YouTube, and the other part will be the full video will be on my website, Axetruth.com, as well as Rumble, Odyssey, and BitChute. I only do portions of my videos now for YouTube due to their selective their selective application of their terms of service. Okay. All right, all video, sound, and music used during this broadcast falls under fair use. Fair use is allowed for the purpose of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe on copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Okay, so let's get into it. I am not monetized here. The reason why I said that, because to clear this, I waited to do my commentary on Just Pearly Things, this situation, because I didn't want, there are so many people needed to eat. They needed to feed and eat off this white woman. They had to make video after video after video after outrage and outrage of her, of just white women who speak on black issues. They have a large black audience. And she happened to interview a so-called white supremacist by the name of Nick Fuientes. And that, my friends, is what exposed the pro-blacks, the Manosphere, and all the other sisterhoods, the sisterins that's running around talking about the black and the power to the black and the black, 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 all that. Exposed them as a bunch of weak crybabies and hypocrites. Weak crybaby hypocrites and bottom feeders. Yes. That's what they did. It exposed them. So I look at this woman, this plain, basically an average looking white girl that is obviously pretty talented, that she could create a platform. I don't watch her platform. I think her platform is mostly about like dating and the whole male female dynamic or something like that. All that stuff that the chitlin circuit on YouTube, that's all they into, either gossip or they seem to be talking about dating. Gossip and dating, that's it, nothing else. And slavery and white supremacy, and racism. That's what they talk about. That's all they talk about. And this exposed them, and not well exposed, but some black conservatives too, on how weak they are, how hypocritical they are, and to even sit up here and think this woman needs to be canceled, or which she's not. She's not going to be canceled. She's going to make her money and continue her platform. If anything, Just Pearly Things, what she just did, it expanded her outreach. And you shines, but her mammies out here that are sitting up here making video after video about her, trying to cancel her, and jealous of her, envious of her, because she didn't cape and be offended and cuss. She interviewed Nick Fuientes on her platform, who's supposed to be this racist, white supremacist, Holocaust denier, or whatever the case may be. This young kid who speaks his mind and uses his First Amendment right to say what the hell he wants to say. And some people think the things he says is racist. Some people think he's a white supremacist. I've heard him speak before. I don't think he's a white supremacist at all. In fact, I think he's Hispanic. Fuentes is not a white name. But let the shine, the race obsessed skin color people, they gonna say he's white because he has white skin. But it exposed them as just weak and hypocritical and bottom feeders. Because a lot of people did video after video after video to make money, to get clicks and views, to look at their videos, talk about her, and complain about this woman because she used her platform to interview a white supremacist. Let me say this before I completely go in. When you work in media and you interview people, you're gonna interview people. You should interview people you disagree with. You should interview people who are controversial. You should interview people, whoever you want. That has no bearing on you, your opinions, your platform. But if you want to interview someone and ask them questions about their thought process, how did they get to be where they were at, or where, that you can do that. That has no bearing on you. That shows your ability as a mature journalist or reporter to interview someone that you don't particularly agree with, but you're going to let them speak. It's not giving them a platform. You're interviewing them. And the ignorance, ABL, of some of these people up here raging about her interviewing him on her and giving him a platform, and y'all crying and whining like babies. I could not. I was sitting here watching this go on, and I'm going like, number one, why does it matter what Nick Fuientes says about anything? Who is he? He's just a person. He may have a following of people of his peers. So what? Who is Just Pearly Things? She's a white girl that has a platform and she speaks on black issues. And according to some of you blacks, you claim that she can't speak on black issues, which is another hypocritical thing. Y'all speak on every issue. You have your mouth open to say something about everything. You're not restricted from saying anything about anything or talking about anything. So why should anyone be restricted because of your blackness? How arrogant of you. Now, that's the end of this part for YouTube.